Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for one more first impression video. Welcome once again. This is one that you can find on Crunchyroll. It is being subbed currently. Not sure if it'll be dubbed. I don't think it will. Today I'll be sharing two sport animes that are releasing on Crunchyroll and maybe one more other video for you guys here. So make sure you watch all of those videos. This is going to be on Farewell, My Dear Cramer, I believe, or Cramer. I'm not really sure how you pronounce that last word. But it is a sport anime and it is based on soccer, which we do have quite a bit of anime on soccer. Obviously, not a lot. I think like the number one sport that I want to think that has the most anime is going to be baseball, I would say. But soccer also has quite a bit of anime. But this one is going to be on girls soccer, and it's interesting. I will talk about a little bit of how it's being produced and all that. But before anything, if you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love to my channel by commenting, liking, and sharing, but also subscribing. You guys can help me reach 4,400 by the end of this month. If you have not claimed your items yet, you might have just a few hours today to claim your items from the giveaway, so go check that video out as well. Okay, I think that is it. Oh yeah, go check out my other first impression videos. I have quite a bit of them already out, so you guys can start seeing what you can or should be watching this season, unless or not unless, but at least under my opinion. Farewell, My Dear Cramer. I want to say decent story, not so great production. That is essentially the summary of this video. Please don't end the video here. Continue watching. But I'm trying to see who it's produced by, but it's not showing me, at least not on this page. So I'll look it up right now on this side while I'm talking. But this whole story, at least the plot, starts with a girl who is in middle school and is considering entering high school into the boys soccer team because she's good and she's always played with boys and she just doesn't want to play with girls. She thinks that girls are inferior when it comes to soccer, and her coach is like, if you enter in high school, it's a different level of training. Boys are gonna be, their bodies are changing and they're gonna be different and they're gonna be stronger and faster. You're gonna end up in the bench the entire time. So her coach recommends her, like, get into a good soccer school and just be the best that you can be in girls soccer and essentially make a revolution and make it better. Like, you have the opportunity to make women's soccer better. And I will say, if you never watch, like, and this is in reality, if you never watch women's soccer has improved a lot, and it is a great sport to watch. I don't want to be sexist because this is kind of horrible, but with all the sports, like, basketball and all of that, in comparison of guys and girls, I think girls soccer is at level of guys, when it comes to enjoyment. And that's when, that's what the whole equality, like, they should be paid the same. That's you guys can debate on that, but my point is, girls soccer is actually really good and has been doing so well. And this story is kind of like that. You want girls to not be like, well, if I go to girls soccer, I won't be recognized, but if I go to guys soccer, I will be recognized. No, stay in girls soccer and make a revolution on that. That's basically what the coach is telling her, and she does. She goes to a school, and then we meet two other girls out of the blue, and these two girls have been rivals in girls soccer in middle school, and they end up choosing to go to the same school as this other girl because they find a liking on her while they have a little skirmish against another high school who is the dominant school of girls soccer, and they get pretty much destroyed because the only one that has passion in soccer is that one girl. So then these two other girls join this team, and they have fun. They have a whole scene at the end that's at least 6-7 minutes long of them actually playing a practice game amongst themselves, and them actually having fun and scoring at some goals with each other. So that in a nutshell is the first episode. It's really a anime of coming to age together and girls enjoying a sport, learning about the sport, learning about the struggles of the sport. Oh yeah, there is one character I didn't mention at the beginning. They start with a woman who is from Japan and actually did something under her name when it came to soccer, and now she's returning to coach that team. And we don't learn about this information until the very end of the episode. But interesting enough, that's what's gonna happen. So, but anyways, yeah, genre wise, it's a sport drama slash comedy, and sometimes dramas are very much like that. So it's a sport anime overall. The one thing I did not like about this one, and this is gonna be a big thing because and I'm still looking for who produced this, so I know who I get to blame on this production, but the production of this anime is very low quality, and I don't know if it's because of the whole pandemic that they're just trying to get the anime produced as fast as possible. But when they're running it, I think they switch when they're playing their sports. They switch to 3D, and but a very poorly 3D. You kind of you're starting to see the good qualities of 3D when you see like Black Clover and other animes that include 3D in their animes. But this one was very poorly made and was not done to level. So I will say what I did like about the quality is that the characters were a little bit more realistic, I guess you can say. They weren't like uh, overpoweringly, like over sexualized or stuff like that. Where a lot of sport animes based on girls are typically like that. So it wasn't like that when it came to this story. They're very much focused on the plot. The problem is it a good plot enough? I think it is, but I, unfortunately, I feel like some people are not gonna watch it because of not having that eye candy. I personally enjoyed the fact that they don't do that. Like there was a girl volleyball anime. I forgot the name of it. Like 3-4 years ago that came out, and I enjoyed the anime, but they had a lot of fan service. Everything was about the how they were dressed and how tight their clothes were, and that's the was the selling point for them. A lot of people watched the anime because of that. While this one, they're not doing that. They're like, okay, we want to focus on the story, and the girls are gonna look like actual freshman girls in high school. They're not gonna look like if they're 25 years old. And I think that's why maybe a lot of people are not giving too much love to this one. It is promised 13 episodes. This is information that I get here, and it is by Liden Film. So haven't really heard about this company much. They're not, I don't think, as big as we imagine them. Yeah, they do a lot of like more of the small. Oh, they've helped with the Berserk before, but um, not a lot of big animes. It looks like they did sales at work, the Black Edition one, and they have a little bit of a lot of action series that they've produced. But From the list that I'm looking at, I've seen a lot of their animes, and they've done a good job on their animation. So I think their animation is lacking because of the pandemic, or maybe the people that did this story, the manga, they want that low quality animation because again, they want to focus on the plot. They don't want to focus on anything else. So we'll see. Out of 10, I'll give this one a 6.5 out of 10. It would have been higher if the quality of the anime would have been better. I know I've been focusing so much on that in the last few minutes of this video, but if you were to watch it, you would understand. So go watch the first episode and see if you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I will see you guys on the next first impression. I will have another one on a sport that is an interesting sport. And I don't even know if it's a real one, but I hope it is. I will talk about it later today. Thank you guys for your love and support. And like always, don't be strangers.